We've all been there, right? Sitting at your desk, you're dressed nice from the waist up, ready for that big remote job interview. It feels totally normal, familiar. But what if the software you're using is doing a whole lot more than just connecting you to the interviewer? What if it's actually watching you back? Let's get into it.
I mean, really think about that. What if the video call itself could analyze your every word, every little glance, every single hesitation? That's the wild idea behind this hypothetical platform we're calling Secure Voice. It's part video chat, part lie detector.
So, meet Secure Voice. On the surface, it looks like a tool for really important conversations. You know, things like legal depositions or interviews for a top-secret job. But underneath that simple interface, it's a super powerful biometric analysis engine designed to spot deception in real time.
To really get how this works, let's follow the journey of a candidate who has absolutely no idea what's happening behind the scenes. It all kicks off with a welcome that seems simple, almost too simple.
So the path for the candidate looks pretty standard, doesn't it? You log in, give voice consent, do a quick scan, and then get to the interview. But here's the thing. While every step feels totally routine, each one has a hidden purpose.
It all starts right here, a nice, clean login screen. You type in your PIN, you see your own face in the little video preview. It feels completely safe, just like getting ready for any other Zoom call. But the second you land on this page, the system is already working.
Okay, so let's peel back that curtain and see what's really going on behind that friendly screen. Because the real magic, and let's be honest, the controversy, is all in the code.
The moment you click Allow for your camera and microphone, Secure Voice isn't just sitting there waiting for the call to start. Nope. As you can see here, it's already pre-warming its audio processors. It's getting its analytical tools ready to go before you've even said hello.
Next up, the candidate runs into this thing called a voice-activated NDA. Now, this isn't just a simple recording of your voice. Think of it more like a verbal e-signature. It literally turns your spoken words into a unique, verifiable, and legally binding digital file.
So the screen asks you to read a paragraph of legalese out loud. To you, the user, it just feels like a kind of modern way of checking a consent box. You read the words, you click next, and you move on. Simple, right? Well, what's happening in the background is anything but.
This is where the real tech wizardry kicks in. As you're speaking, the system is converting your voice into a unique digital signature, a process called hashing. It's basically a fingerprint of your voice. That fingerprint gets time-stamped, geolocated, and sent straight to the interviewer as proof you consented. Your voice just became a biometric key.
Right after the voice signature, the system gives you another friendly little instruction, a quick 10-second scan. It feels exactly like setting up Face ID on your new phone. Super quick, painless, totally standard stuff.
But that 10-second scan, it wasn't just a one-time check-in. Oh no, that was the activation switch. That scan established your baseline biometrics, your normal heart rate through your skin, your blink pattern, all that stuff. And from that second on, the system is monitoring you continuously for the entire call.
And now we get to the main event, the interview itself. The candidate and the interviewer are finally talking. But as we're about to see, they are having two completely different experiences.
You could call this the deception dance. The candidate just sees a normal video call. But the interviewer, they're seeing a secret dashboard, this whole other layer of data, showing the candidate's stress levels and confidence scores in real time. So the interview starts with some small talk, but it's not just to break the ice. It's for calibration. These simple, low-stakes questions with easy yes or no answers are used to establish a baseline for what your biometrics look like when you're telling the plain, simple truth. Okay, now take a look at the interviewer's dashboard. When a really important question gets asked, this system is watching for any changes from that baseline. And here, you see it. A spike in voice pitch and pupil dilation triggers a quiet little alert, potential incongruence. The software isn't screaming liar, it's just flagging a moment of stress for the interviewer to maybe dig into a little deeper. Once the call is over, you might think you're done, but the analysis isn't. The whole session gets crunched down into a neat, data-packed summary for the people making the decision.
And here it is. The final report boils down a complex human conversation into a few bullet points. Identity verified, check. Biometrics mostly stable, check. But then there's the kicker. Detection flags, 1 low risk. An entire career opportunity could now hang on whatever caused that one single algorithm-generated flag. Which brings us to the biggest question of all, right? Is a technology like Secure Voice a brilliant innovation that ensures people are being honest, or is it a massive invasion of our privacy?
Now, the creators of a platform like this would probably point to all its safeguards. They'd say you opted in, the data gets deleted, the AI is trained to be fair, but how meaningful is your consent when it's buried in a legal paragraph you're rushed to read out loud? And can an algorithm ever truly understand all the little quirks of human behavior? I don't know.
In the end, it could all just come down to this. One little flag, one potential incongruence. That could be a moment of nervousness, a simple misunderstanding, or just a glitch in the machine. And that one flag could be enough to change the entire course of someone's life.
Ultimately, as we race to build these more secure, data-driven systems, we have to stop and ask ourselves what we're giving up in the process. When an interviewer watches you this closely, what does it even mean to be human? Is creating a lie-proof world really worth the price of our privacy?